Hi everybody, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ashleigh. I'll be guiding you through a chill flow today. So if you have some blocks at home, I want you to have those close by. If you don't have them, no problem. You could also use some pillows to prop yourself up for this first pose. So we're actually going to start laying down today. So again, if you have blocks or pillows or something, a bolster even, I just want you to take them kind of to the back of the mat. And if you have blocks, maybe level 1, 2, or 3 for the back of the head, and usually level 1 to come in between the shoulder blades. This could also go up to level 2 if you want a little bit more of a chest opener. You could again stack up some pillows and blankets to kind of give you that heart opening effect. So I want you to lay back on your blocks. And just allow the soles of the feet to come to touch. And allow your knees to come open. You could also have some extra props here as well if you notice there is some tenderness or tightness within your hips. You can always adjust the feet forwards or backwards. Think about letting your arms relax and sort of snuggling that block or prop in between the shoulder blades so you're starting to feel your energetic heart lift towards the sky. And as you're here, your chin is slightly humble, so you're not cranking the neck and you're not bringing the chin too close to the chest. It's somewhere in between where you can be soft, where you can melt, and just start to feel and focus on your breath. Maybe take some time to slow down, to connect back to yourselves, to any longings in your heart, to any desires that are brewing inside of you. Feeling the possibility and potential of any newness that may be starting to come within your life. How does it feel to slow down and to truly show up for you? Give yourselves this time to be present. Give yourself permission to step away from the day-to-day, knowing that anything that needs to be done can be done after this time. Recognize there may be some distractions, sounds, noises around you, and that's normal when you practice from home. Notice there might also be some distractions, some voices as well, just within the mind, thinking of the to-dos, replaying conversations. And that's normal to experience as well, especially when the body is still. Land wherever you may land. Trust that you are meant to be here in this moment today. Take 2 to 3 more deep breaths exactly where you are. You begin to feel more brightness within your energetic body and heart. Extend the legs forwards. Be mindful if you are on props, take the arms behind you, full breath in. And exhale, full breath out. The soles of the feet to the ground. Use your elbows to come up and to move any props out of the way. And then lower back down onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest, and you can take the hands right on top of the kneecaps. Just start to casually rock side to side. And that might start to turn into a little bit more of a circle, and that's cool. Just going again with the rhythm that feels best for you. And then just slide the hands under the knee creases, rock up to a cross-legged, and from there, arms out in front of you, come into your tabletop position. Spread the fingers wide and even, tuck the toes. Inhale, dropping the belly, lift your chest. Exhale, curl the spine. Inhale, belly down, heart up, sitting bones back. Exhale to curl. One more, inhale. And exhale. Back to neutral. Send the right leg behind you. Right hip bone is square. Press your foot back. Draw your navel and reach the left arm forwards. Find balance and a sense of steadiness. Left hand comes down, step the right foot through in between the hands and reach your arms towards the sky. Biceps frame the ears. Hug your right hip bone back. Keep drawing your navel in and twist the left arm forwards, right arm behind you, open to the right. Inhale, arms back to the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat. Set the right knee down, little wiggle. Left leg reaches behind, square your hip bone down, toes to the earth. Right arm forwards, draw the belly in. Keep your gaze soft. Right hand comes down, step the left foot through between the hands. Rise up nice and tall with control. Lengthen. Hug your left hip bone back. Right arm forwards, left behind you, twist to the left. Draw the fingers apart and try to hug in towards the center with the legs. Inhale, arms back to the sky. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, left knee back. Exhale, little wiggle of the hips. Nice. Untuck the toes, sit the bum back towards your heels. Let your right ear come to the right shoulder. Take the right hand to the left ear and just walk the left hand off to the side or place it on your left thigh. Melt both shoulders as you breathe into the left side of your neck. Come back up, left ear to left shoulder, left hand to the right ear, right hand to the thigh or off to the side. Breathe more consciously into the right side of your neck. And your left hand isn't pulling, it's just putting a little bit of weight here. Beautiful, come all the way back up, interlace the hands behind the back, draw your fists down, float your chest up, inhale. Exhale, forehead to the mat, arms roll up and away from the low back. Start with the seat towards the heels. Notice how that feels. And then be curious with the idea of maybe setting the crown of the head to the mat, lifting the bum up and away from the heels, allowing the arms to roll further forwards. You could always do this with a strap or grabbing opposite elbows or grabbing opposite wrists. Play around with what works for you. Bum comes down, rise back up, full breath in. Catch your left wrist with right finger, side bend over to the right. Look under left shoulder and armpit. Come back up, grab your right wrist, side bend to the left, look to the right. Nice, back to the sky, release the hands down, walk them forwards, tuck the toes under, float up to your downward dog, pedal out through your feet. As you breathe in, float towards your plank, lower the thighs to hover, keep the thighs hovering, draw your heart forwards. Your hands are holding your body up. And then lift up and back, downward dog. Shift forwards to plank and then lower the thighs to hover. Think upward dog, but on your toes. Exhale, up and back. Last one, come forwards, lower down, hover, lift your heart. And then back to downward dog. Look forwards, jump, hop, or step to the top of the mat and bow over the legs. Grab the backs of your ankles. Feel the elbows move apart as you compress in, draw your belly to thighs. Head can nod yes and no. Breathe in and come up halfway, little bend in the knees, widen the sits bones back. Exhale, fold right back down. Arms up to the sky, inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands through the heart. And begin to interlace the hands behind the back. Draw the fists down, chest opens, inhale up. Exhale, juicy bend in the knees as you fold. Try to straighten the left leg, bend your right knee more and take the right shoulder to the right knee as your body opens to the left. Bend into the left knee, straighten the right leg, left shoulder towards the left knee, open your heart to the right. Come back to bending into both knees, arms roll forwards. Release the hands down, rise up halfway. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees a smidge, step the right foot back, take the right knee down, arms up towards the sky. Let your pelvis become slightly heavy, maybe taking the knee past the ankle. Open your chest, arms can come wider behind the head, or even interlacing the hands behind the back. Take the hands to the mat, straighten the left leg, bum towards heel, flex your toes to your face. Come back in, bend into the front knee, circle or sweep the arms up, open the chest, and then take it back. Let's do one more. Come up, open, lean into it, and then take it back. Bend back into the front knee, float your right knee up nice and tall, arms to the sky. Interlace the fingers, press your palms up, float your left heel tall for 3, 2, heel down, hands to the mat, step forwards and bow over your legs. Inhale halfway, exhale and fold. Arms to the sky, root to rise up. Exhale, right back down. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, step the left foot back. Left knee to the earth, arms reach to the sky. So be okay with letting the hips move forwards, taking the arms a little bit wider, internally rotating the biceps so the pinky fingers are drawing in or coming behind the head, or even cactus, finding that spot that works for you. Hands to the earth, straighten the right leg, toes draw in, bum towards the left heel. Walk forwards, bend into the front knee, sweep the arms up, open, lift your chest, belly button to collarbone. Hands down, front leg straight, bum to heel. One more, come forwards. Lift up, open, receive. Exhale, and come back. Walk forwards, bend into the right knee, left knee lifts, arms to the sky, rise up, high lunge, interlace the fingertips at the top, float your right heel, feel the strength and power in your legs. Release your hands to the mat, heel comes down, step back, high plank. Knees come down or chaturanga all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes. Take the arms back alongside you, palms down, forehead down, big toes and the toenails pressing in. Keep the hands and the feet pressing down and begin to lift up the forehead and chest. Feel your hands, your feet pressing as the heart lifts slightly higher. Exhale, return to the mat. Inhale, lift, add the arms this time. So now it's just the toenails pressing down. Squeeze the shoulders, draw your fingers apart, lengthen. Gaze is soft. Exhale, and down. Everything rises. Inhale, chest, arms, legs, squeeze in. And lower. Place the hands beside the side ribs. Hug your elbows towards the center of the body. Lift up, cobra or up dog. We're gonna pause at the top. Roll the shoulders down. Then draw your bum back towards your heels. Take a closed leg child's pose. Knees are in, arms reach back, forehead down. Walk the hands forwards, come back to tabletop. Turn your fingertips in. Draw some circles around the wrists. Notice the sensations that you feel. Other way. Shift the weight forwards and backwards. Come back up, unravel the hands, shake that out. And keep the toes tucked, walk the hands forwards, drop forehead, chin, or chest to the mat as you find your puppy dog stretch, melting heart pose. I want you to keep your sits bones wide into the sky as you drop into your chest. Breathe into the shoulders. Walk your hands back in, right underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes, push up to your downward facing dog. Pedal out through the feet. And just lifting the right leg all the way to the sky. Step the right foot through in between the hands and come up high lunge. With control, widen the stance and open to a nice long warrior two. And take a reverse warrior, left hand down, right arm back. Keep breathing into the right side. Keep your knee aligned over the ankle. Hands to the mat, step back, high plank. Breathe, lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. For 3. For 2. 1, left leg up, inhale. Step through high lunge. Arms to the sky. Open warrior two, go longer with your stance. Breathe in to both legs equally. Fingertips apart. Reverse your warriors. Continue to open and expand. Cartwheel the hands down. Frame the front foot, step back to your plank. Lower down. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. We're gonna bring the knees to the ground. Come to seated. Left knee is gonna be the bottom knee and it's gonna be bent. Take the right knee over top. Stack your knees one over the other. And make sure your right sit bone, your butt is glued to the mat. So if you can bring your shins more parallel to the front, great. Flex the feet. If that doesn't feel accessible, walk your heels in closer towards the hips. Modification could be extending the left leg forwards and kind of doing a half shoelace. Wherever you are, I want you to breathe. Again, you're rooting through the seat and you're walking forwards. It could be 1 inch right here. You can come a little further forwards, letting the back body sort of arc away from the legs as you melt down. Close your eyes, find your breath. Notice where you feel this. Come all the way back up, unravel the legs, do a little windshield wiper wash back and forth, let that go. And now the right leg is gonna be the bottom. We're gonna take the left on top. Remember your right leg could come straight out in front of you if you need to modify. Try to imagine stacking knee over knee. Shins can start to make a little bit more of a straight line, flexing the feet. Again, sitting bones are down. You can draw the heels in closer if you need to. As you hinge at the waist, it could literally be ½ an inch. You could stay here the whole time if that's where you're already starting to feel it. Maybe you go down a little bit more, drawing the shoulder blades apart as you soften over the legs, finding your sweet spot. feel your breath. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Give your legs a shake or do a gentle windshield wiper wash back and forth. Nice job. Lower all the way onto your backs. Walk the soles of the feet in. And you're going to take either your block or you can take a blanket or a pillow under the low back. So lift the hips, take your prop under your sacrum, the little dip in the low back. You can relax the arms alongside you. You could walk the legs forwards as well, letting the toes splay open. You could also take legs towards the sky. You could play around with a couple of these variations. Trust yourself in wherever you want to go. Feel everything start to slow back down. Come back to yourselves more and more. Feet are up or out, bring them back down to the earth. Lift your hips, props out of the way, and lower down slowly, upper back, mid back, low back. Heel toe the feet to the outer